Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. First of all, excited to, after our last set booster, excited to actually open set booster for once. Jesus Christ, can I open the box? And the other thing that I'm excited about, I don't know if y'all could tell or not, my video quality is probably a little bit better. And, yeah, the reason why, not to brag a little bit, but I am bragging a little bit. iPhone 13 Pro. Okay. Okay, yes. Very, very happy to finally upgrade phones, finally get a better camera. And I'm excited. I'm excited to record again. I'm excited to open packs, even though I'm doing it really messy. I apologize, but we're doing it this way, right? Nope. This way. There we go. Art cards. Now, when we did those last time, we did get a gold stamp card, but we missed it. Commons, there's actually only, I think, like one or two, so I'm not really going to worry about it. Uncommons there are as well too, so we'll kind of flip through them a little bit, but not a big focus. Cigar to Splendor for our first rare there. And then we got the Burned Accursed. Now I'm curious, has anybody been getting anything good out of these, just any packs in general? Because I was looking at the prices before we started opening here, just to make sure that what I thought price wise was right, and it's about damn time. That's what I say. It's about damn time that we see some very big price movement on Wrenn and Seven, and a lot of price movement on the Meathook. And honestly, in my opinion, I am a little surprised that it actually took that long for those prices to get up to where they are. Wrenn and Seven, we're looking at $42 for just plain Jane, nothing special about it. And thank you, Lords of Chaos, thank you. Half our box value right there, pretty much. But what I was saying is Wrenn and Seven, $42. Okay. And Meathook Massacre jumped up as well. Oh, there we go. The probably not worth very much. I'll go ahead and throw you there. Meathook, though, also around $40 as well. So, honestly, in my opinion, those cards have so much utility that I am very surprised that it took that long for them to get up to those price points, to be honest. I mean, green and standard right now, super strong. I mean, oh my god, there's so much good green stuff. But whenever you start leaving... When you start leaving, that realm a little bit, that's whenever you kind of start losing out on. You're starting to lose out on, the viability of some of these cards. But in my opinion, the set is it is such a fun set. And you know what? We ain't gonna complain about it. We're actually doing good on our D-list cards right now too. I mean, price-wise, probably not very much, but we're actually two of our D-list cards in. 2. Ooh, that's some cool artwork. Oh, never mind. No artwork for you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was Mr. Happy Trees. Bob Rouse. Was it Bob Rouse? Pithy Needle. Oh, I didn't know they actually reprinted Pithy Needle in here. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm very big fan of Pithy Needle. I can't tell you how many times Pithy Needle has saved my ass just from playing it. And if you play Commander and you're not playing Pithy Needle, are you doing it right? That's the real question there. Now about the gold stamp cards. Whenever I was looking at them before, they were like $5 and all this whatnot, and I'm sitting there thinking, man, these are some gold stamp cards. They ain't worth that much. So we're gonna see when we get our gold stamp this time. We're gonna see. Are they still at the $5 mark? I expect that they're not going to be, to be honest. They're cool, to have and whatnot, but in my opinion, and y'all know me, I like big shiny. In my opinion, oh, there we go, consider. In my opinion, they just, I don't know, they're not a big collectible piece to me. To me, I'd rather just have more rares and mythics and whatnot that I can just, use for whatever other decks, and that's my opinion, that's my standpoint. And my other opinion and standpoint is, where the hell are all of our mythics? We're getting just Wrenn and 6, and Lords of Chaos said, alright, he's good. Oh, there we go. Hard to miss that. Gold stamp. That one really blended in with that artwork. Can we please get a box that's not just Wrenn and 7 as our mythics? The Adeline. And Alchemist. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, okay. I had no idea that they reprinted the War Spark Planeswalkers in there. That's interesting. Okay. That's actually, if we, let's say that we were doing like a little at-home draft with these, that would have actually been a pretty baller card, not gonna lie. Like if you got that and we're playing at home, with this set at least, you know, the wolves and everything, that would have been a bombshell card. I mean, that would have, you could have controlled the game with that. Not control it, but you know what I mean. I mean that's yeah. It would have been good. It would have been so good. Stolen. Ooh. And I'm trying not to get overexcited here because I'm like, look, if I'm like getting excited over cards that like are not worth very much. Part of the reason with that okay, so Lords of Chaos said, yeah, we're only gonna give you Wrenn and 7 for mythics, but we're gonna give you every copy imaginable. What is this? $65. Okay, Lords of Chaos, I see what you're doing here. And thank you very much appreciate that. And you know what, I just realized we're going so freaking slow. We're gonna have to speed it up, but I'm also gonna have to probably do it in post as well. I apologize. I get, this is what happens when I rant too much. Then I lose track of time, and then I'm like, oh hey, we're gonna be at 30 minutes for just a simple box. We probably shouldn't do that. Should we? I apologize, okay? I really do apologize. But how can you not love opening these sets when you're getting Wrenn and 6s and 7s and 18s and everything, okay? You gotta give me some credit where credit is due. Also, might have, for some reason, thought we were more into the box than we are. So, yeah, I apologize for that. But, we're just gonna go through. Oh, there we go. Faithful Mending. Okay, yeah, that's actually not a bad card. Jesus Christ. Yep. This is probably gonna be, honestly, now that the prices have gotten where they're at, this might be the best unboxing that you probably will ever see. Not ever, but I mean, for this set, definitely one of the stronger box values that you could get in here for sure. And if anybody wants to tell me otherwise, I will be willing to fight you on that, because how can you tell me Wrenn and 7, alternate art, extended, whatever you want to call it, fancy schmancy pants, foil, and on top of that, you know what, they just said, you know, I give him the Meathook too. Oh wait, also give him the give him just the regular version, just because, you know, he doesn't have enough rant about yet. Unnatural Growth, hell yes. Actually, I don't think it's sleeve worthy anymore. We're not going to sleeve it. I'm pretty sure it dropped like below the $5 mark. Still a very strong card though. Like if you're running green and you haven't put that in a green deck yet, what are you doing? I mean, honestly, the card is, if you have it out, it's pretty much busted. That's the only way for me to explain it. And if you don't got any enchantment removal, well, you better damn well hope you got a lot of creature removal, because if you don't, you're gonna be spinning your wheels and nothing's gonna be happening, because there's just gonna be too much power on the board for you to deal with. And that's how green runs. That's how green runs, and you gotta have a way to deal with it, okay? You gotta have a way to deal with it, like the Massacre. Oh, also, another exciting thing that I guess I could tell y'all about. So I guess I have to be careful about this, because I don't know if my friend still watches my channel or not, so I'm just gonna leave it at this, okay? I'm gonna leave it at this. We're gonna leave it very open-ended, but he's a fan of horror, you know, a fan of Hellraiser and everything. So I took the Meathook here, and we gave it some super sick art, okay? You know, I found an artist that I thought, you know, they looked like they did some pretty sick artwork. Not gonna lie, their artwork looks amazing. I love their portfolio and everything. So I contacted them, and we're getting something worked out here, okay? When we get it, you know, I'm gonna be showing it up on the channel, because that's something I haven't ever talked about really, is the alter art community. And you know what? It's pretty cool. If you haven't ever looked into it, it is pretty cool. And I would highly recommend looking into it, because you'd be surprised what some people can do in that. And it is amazing, okay? It is absolutely amazing. And I you know what? I have to really, this is the only thing that I don't like about it, is you have to trust the artist can take what you have in your mind and put it down on paper. And so that's the nerve-wracking part to me. But if it's anything like I'm imagining, I mean, this will be one of the greatest arts that you could do with the card, in my opinion. One of the greatest, okay? And I would love to show it, and we could talk a little bit about, you know, the alternate arts. Primal Adversary, okay. It seems like we've tamed down a little bit on our mythics there. But yeah, I think it could be an interesting conversation. You know, I don't think we've really ever talked about it. I don't think really a lot of YouTubers really, or at least Magic YouTubers really talk about it very often, and it's a little weird to me. It's kind of like the black sheep of the family, that you just kind of let it do its own thing. So I think I'd be willing to talk about it a little bit when we get that in. And I actually do have a couple of other ones. Now, the other ones that I have, I personally did not commission, like I did not request the art, but I thought they were cool. So yeah, I went ahead and picked them up. And you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be cool. And I'll give you all like the Facebook group that I'm a part of. Well, actually, no, never mind. I won't do that. I won't give you the exact one that I'm a part of, because some people are weird and whatnot, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. But you can look on Facebook, find a Facebook group and whatnot, but we'll talk about that later whenever we do make that video. But it does really look like we kind of stepped it back on the mythics a little bit here, which, I mean, I am totally fine with, because between Wrenn and Seven and just the Meathook, or just the Wrenn and Seven, other Wrenn and Seven, I mean, we are already over the box value at that point. We only have to hit 109, I think, is what I paid for these boxes. So I hate to say it, as somebody who has chronically hated on the set boosters, I hate to say it, but I feel like they're kind of the sleeper boxes, to be honest. I mean, like I said, we really don't get very many good stuff out of the list cards here. We've just been, you know, moseying on through that. But I gotta hand it to you. I mean, I really do gotta hand it to you. The fact that we're paying cheaper and we're still getting the same amount of rares and everything, value-wise, I'm pretty sure this is where it's at right here. I mean, honestly, because to me, and I don't know if y'all realize this, but I don't know why, but the draft booster has just been getting more and more expensive. And, oh, actually, that's actually very good right there, the Grand Arbiter. Okay. Yeah. What I was trying to say, though, is the draft booster, I feel like, is just getting more and more expensive for no reason, even though the set value is not going up. If anything, the set value is going down, which is kind of funny to me that's how that's working. So I feel like the set booster is kind of where it's at, because, you know, honestly, this is like the set booster is where the draft booster price point used to be back in the day. So honestly, I'm thinking I might be a set booster. I might be a set booster person, and I hate to say it, but Wizards, you might have proved me, or Lords of Chaos technically. Lords of Chaos, you proved me wrong, okay? Not Wizards. Y'all are the money grubbing whatever's. Festival Crasher and X. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. And if y'all want to support my channel, you know exactly how to do that.